Hey guys, Sam here from Ecommerce.com, and today I'm just going to take you through Google Analytics and some really handy reports you can check out for your e-commerce store to pull out some really great data. Okay guys, so I'm here on the analytics dashboard here. In this video, I'm just going to run through things pretty quickly, but just give you some tips and insights for some great data you can pull. Okay, so I'm on the dashboard right now, and the first thing I'm going to go check out is in analytics, in acquisition, and I'm going to go to overview over here. So often you can check this out and see on a top level how you're actually getting all your traffic. So if I go to all traffic here as well, go to channels, for example, you'll be able to see what proportion comes from each channel: paid search, direct, organic, referrals, email, all that sort of stuff here. So for this site here, absolutely killing it for paid search, but also people are coming through directly. And that's probably as well because people will find through paid search, and then maybe they go on a different device or what have you and search for the actual domain because they know the brand now. They've got to know the brand a bit better. So you'll be able to see there the breakdown for your store, and you really want to have a nice balance so you're not just getting only paid or only organic, but you have everything there. We've got email there as well, social. There's a bunch of different channels there. Something else you can also check out is the actual source medium as well. It's going to give you a bit more information directly which paid channels, but referrals is fantastic. This is another part of the dash right here: referrals, acquisition, or traffic referrals. And that tells you like other websites that are actually sending you traffic, so you can really go, wow, that website, that forum, or that bargain website, or what have you, is really killing it for this brand and like for my store. And let's really focus on that and see what we can do to optimize that even further. Something I also love doing is going to the Google Ads report here. There's a lot of stuff you can go through here, but basically what I like here is that you can see all the campaigns that you're running in your account, and not just getting the data that you have in Google Ads, CPC costs, conversion value, stuff like that, but you have like the other analytics data like bounce rates, pages per session. You can pull in a lot of data here and actually see for those campaigns how they're performing on that analytical level. It's really, really handy if you want to figure out why something isn't working. Maybe they're not converting, maybe they're just all bouncing from the page, and that's why people they're just not even spending any time on that page. Cool. So the other one I like to check out is down in audience, and that's the mobile report here. So this is really great to see the overview. So you'll be able to see here different devices, and we see this in Google Ads when we go into the actual device bidding adjustments, but here you can see it on the whole site level, and you can see how each device performs, the users on those devices, and how they convert. So you see the conversion rate for this one, desktop, is 11.93, double what it is for mobile, at least more than double. It's just killing it. So this tells us some great data about how people are actually behaving with this site, and maybe we need to work on mobile to build more trust and make it much easier for people to convert there. Or maybe this is just the audience and the niche that we're working with, that they just prefer desktop. So how can we get them over to desktop as quick as possible and add some bidding adjustments and even be more aggressive with any sort of marketing we're doing to target those platforms. So the other one I like to check out is in behavior, and this is in site content and landing pages. So here you'll be able to see all your different pages that are really generating a lot of revenue for your e-commerce store. And like I've got all the revenue figures in here because I've got e-commerce enabled in Google Analytics. I recommend checking out my Google Analytics setup tutorial that shows you how to get that enabled. It's so easy, it's just a button, but you also install that tracking code on your Shopify website. But here you'll be able to see, okay, these are the pages and here's how much revenue they're actually driving. Here are the conversion rates for those individual pages and all the other data as well, which is really, really awesome. Something else that I love checking out is the site speed recommendations over here. Well, site speed and analytics, and you'll be able to see here there's a lot to dive into, but over time how quickly your page has loaded for users on average, and you see the spikes potentially because it's been overloaded the server and it's just taken more time. But you can check this out on a browser basis, country, page, that sort of thing, and find any opportunities and places where you can actually improve things. So yeah, this page is 0.9 seconds, but on average it's much. Maybe the homepage is really slowing things down because it has a lot of images. It's really up to you to dive into this and find those opportunities. But you'll be able to see here and measure over time how you can actually improve that page speed load time. So the last thing I really like to check out is down in conversions, and that's in e-commerce over here, and getting an overview and just getting an overview of all the different products selling. And of course you can get this in Shopify, but having it here in analytics is really awesome too, because you'll be able to see what proportion of each product what proportion of revenue each product generates, and going deeper into all the analytics there. And there's a lot of stuff here to get into, but dive into that part as well and you'll get some really good insights. All right, guys, that's it for today's video on analytics and diving in and auditing your account. I hope this video was useful to point you in the right direction. If it was, please give it a like. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below in the comments section and check out my other videos. Consider subscribing. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.